All right. Oh, and it looks like our first one, we have Justy in the house.
Hello.
Hello, Justy.
It's rock and roll, baby.
All right. So we got Debbie from Spectral and Mock from Black Collar Project, and of course me, Herb, aka Web 702. And tonight we are going to be actually doing some actual reactions. So our first video is actually the Lizzie Borden house, which Debbie had the honor of actually investigating.
Yep.
So let's see. Last time I checked, there was 7 people on here. With this, it doesn't actually tell you who's on here, but let's go ahead, and I guess we could go ahead and start.
Let's get it going.
So we have
Hey.
Eagle Eye Inspections. Hello.
Got some of my
And then
friends
Andy. Hello.
There's Debbie's posse.
there.
Ah. Yeah, let's get as many likes as possible here. Of course, Justy's on the ball as usual with sharing. Thank you once again. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start. Let's check out this video right here. And I'm over here clicking the wrong screen. All right, let's see how this works. All right, so it's going to be a little jumpy. Unfortunately, I guess that's just how it works, even with the high tier internet. So let me see if I can actually
Turn the sound up.
maybe that's another reason why too. Let me go ahead and change that. It only supports 720 anyway, so
Okay.
You got sound or what?
is it playing the sound on your end?
It might just be because at the beginning it just had raindrops because it was raining so heavily, but it was louder than that. I can't really hear anything.
That's all the way up. Oy vey.
Good old adverts.
There you go. There's 3 cents you just earned.
Can you hear that though?
Nope.
Not really.
Okay, why is
We've tested
this?
this before, bro.
Ah, this is ridiculous. Well, we play the ad. It'll help you. Okay.
Now she's earned 5 cents.
This is ridiculous. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to start.
Las Vegas will remove your southern body fat permanently from just one visit. Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew Orton, board certified.
Man, this is pathetic. Okay.
Remember, it's screen capture, so it's just picking up your audio from your laptop.
Yeah, I'm just going to have to.
Put it through your
Bye
speaker.
bye. I don't know why it did that, but we'll just do this. Man, this thing.
We can't comment back. We have to go into the app, don't we?
Yeah, I got my phone up.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Because I saw I couldn't comment there.
Yeah. Good thinking.
Ay.
Yeah. Good thinking.
Okay. Of course. Why would anything work well, huh?
Okay, so Eagle Eye says in StreamYard, click share screen. If a list of tips appears, click the blue share screen button. If the pop-up in the pop-up, choose Chrome tab and click share audio, and then select the Chrome tab with your video. If that makes any sense.
All right, we're going to use
Have you ever
that.
wondered what actors and actresses do when they have to get shit really fast for a movie? Because I can promise you, it's not
Same diet that you're following, same training
Not
plan.
that.
The truth is that Hollywood's elite
She made
actors
like 20 cents of her.
while adding 12, 15, even 20 pounds of muscle in just a few weeks because they
Oh, why
follow
does this keep
a
doing that?
long
You
forgotten
get
enhancement
monetized
by
just
the
the other day.
industry.
Okay. Yeah, now we know what goes on when other people do it. You can play now.
Gotta love that Cox internet, eh?
Yeah, right.
One man.
Mega Blast.
What am I
Yeah.
Giga Blast, eh? I'll tell you what speed I'm getting in the basement. 140, 150 meg per second in the basement. How deep's your basement? Sometimes it's bad, Dad says.
This is ridiculous.
I'm getting bad upload though, my thing. Like that's what you need. It's only 6.4 upload.
Now I could play the video. I can play this video at 4K. It's just
It's your upload.
trying to run it.
Is it doing that on your screen? That waiting shit?
Yeah, on mine it keeps doing it.
Is it doing it on webs?
Yeah, it's even doing it on mine.
So that's your connection. Check your speed. You got dial up, mate.
My dial up. No, I think this computer just lately has taken a crap on me. So let's see what it's at. So far, 387, 390 megabytes, 406 megabytes per second. And where's the upload speed? This is Okay, so that doesn't matter on which. Do you have a sub connected to your PC? No, actually, I don't.
What's your upload speed, man?
Oh, get out of here. What are you? 33.9.
Oh, so your connection's fine. You want me to share it? You want me to try to share it? I can try to share it and see if it fucks around with me.
I'm just not understanding why there was no audio with the other screen.
Just put the link in the private chat and I'll share it.
All right, I got that.
And if it does it for me, well then, I don't know. No English.
Okay. Oh no, don't start. There you go. Yeah, it's still doing. Yeah, it's still doing it. I'm not even sharing it right now. All right, baby. Come on.
Send me the We need some like metal, rock and roll, or something going on. Maybe I can get Epidemic Sound up, get some royalty-free music.
All right.
Share it.
That. Yeah. I don't know if this is actually going to work. Let's see if I can send it that way.
All right, let me just find it.
I put it public. I'm going to also send it this way. Let me see. I'm going to send it private. See if it gets the link. Yeah, the link gets sent to you private. There you go.
Look at Debbie raking in the money now. Oh yeah.
I'm Nick Nimmin, and I'm a StreamYard user. For the
Nick,
last
get off the bloody screen, mate. All right, I'm gonna share it now. Let me have a look and see if it works for me.
Yeah, so there we go. Do that. Welcome to technical difficulties.
All right, you can control that now.
6 years, I've been live streaming consistently to YouTube and Facebook and everywhere else on the internet that would have.
Yeah. Working.
You getting that?
Yep.
It's working fine on this end.
Aussie saved the day again, eh? Unbelievable. Look at the British and the Aussie. Look at them go. I gotta get me.
Well, I was using a different. I was actually using the.
That's beautiful. Let's
Safari
crank
for
that to 4K. Let's get that pumping. Oh, it's already up there. Righto. So where are we now, Lizzie? Debbie.
So this is the cemetery where the whole Borden family are buried. It's in Fall River, Massachusetts.
You can hear the audio all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear it on this end.
It's very freaky that the thing that we learned about the bodies of Andrew and Abby. They were dug back up and they removed the heads and put them back in, not with the coffins. So the heads are sitting 3 feet above.
That's a cool intro. Man.
Hey everybody, we are here at the Lizzie Borden bed and breakfast. We're here for the whole night. We're going to sleep here and we're going to also do a public ghost hunt. We've got some time to go around on our own, so hopefully I'll catch something for you guys. So let me know if you hear anything or see anything. Thanks, love you.
That's cool. That's creepy. Yeah.
Is there anything I can do for you? Would you like me to play you some music? Maybe some Beethoven? What's your favourite music? Do you have a piece that you like? Do any of you play the piano? Hello. Thank you.
How good are those fluxes? They're
Thank
good,
you very
eh?
much.
Oh, I love
Well
it. It's really cool.
Is that an answer yes? You want music?
Yeah, I
or-
was actually watching this earlier, so I kind of got ahead of everyone.
Could you tell me who's here with me?
So that was the room where Abby was killed.
Are they church bells out there?
Yeah.
Elizabeth,
Sweet.
are you here?
Just happen. I'm noticing this chat over here from Unlimited Outdoors. Had a shovel and tape measure thrown at me weeks
Wow.
ago. Holy crap!
Wow.
Wow.
Where was that at?
Whoever's here, come and sit with me for a spell.
I don't know about that. If I had a shovel thrown at me.
Let's talk about Fall River. The Borden family, a very prominent family in the town. Very well liked and respected.
Okay, he says it's on his channel.
I have so many questions
Check
for
it out.
you.
All right.
Yep.
The Coca-Cola Mansion.
The van somewhere, maybe a door in the house or a car door outside.
Mary's in the house.
Oh, there we go. It was delayed on my end. Hello, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
It's about fishing and sports.
I'll share your channel out. Unlimited Outdoor Midwest. People can go over there and check it out. That reminds me of the Mackey Mansion. That bedroom.
Okay, I'm going to give you this little box to talk through.
That was Lizzie's
You can talk to
bedroom.
me.
That was
That's
just
hers, eh?
Here, tell me who you are.
You know, honestly, then would have been nice to actually if we could have actually spent the
I'd
night
talk to you.
at the Mackey Mansion.
Know you.
I'd sleep in the attic.
Could you tell me your name?
Give me a blow-up mattress. I'll sleep in the hallway.
You got Emma there running around at night time causing a ruckus.
Right.
Go down the stairs.
Mary.
Mary.
Hello?
Oh,
Hello,
nice.
Mary. Who are you?
Mary's in the chat as well.
Did you work here?
I once lived here.
Wow.
That's relevant.
Oh, hello. You're very lucky to live here. It's a beautiful house. Hello? Could you do that again? Thank you. Could you do it again? Thank
Wow.
you. Well done.
That was my bed.
You slept there.
Yeah.
You get the whole place to yourself
you.
for the night, right?
Can you touch
Well,
it again?
kind of.
Oh,
I'll explain more later when we stop.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Andy's in the house. Who else is in the house? Eagle Eye.
Is any of the Borden family with us?
I'm gonna pop this one up here. So yeah, literally,
Oh, the flips went off. What is happening right now?
she actually caught something.
But these were actually guests that were staying there. We didn't know them before that night.
Yeah, with his girlfriend. But there was just two guys that put their heads through then. Two different guys.
Oh, the other one, he's the 11th person.
This was funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just
What was that?
That was. We were told there was a certain amount of us there, and we saw a notice that said there was 11 of us. So we were trying to figure out who the 11th person was. The 11th guest.
The spirits.
Yeah.
Who else is in the house? Kill Hut. What's up, Kill Hut?
Wow, here we go. Yeah. What's up, Kill It?
Look at that.
Hello.
What was that? Was that behind you?
Mm-hmm.
It's in the hallway, hey?
Yeah.
If someone's here with us, could you make a sound or maybe a knock
Yeah.
like this? If this is Lizzie, do you mind that we're here? Well, I hadn't got the sound switched on, but the first thing that came out says he's coming.
Oh, no.
3 a.m.
Who's coming?
I think it's amazing how the camera picks that up.
I know.
Who's coming?
The little IR in the phone.
Can't breathe.
Scare me. She said that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. We're getting that with the Estes method. Can't breathe.
Really? Oh.
Forget Me Not's in the house. What's up?
What method? Oh, no, morphine. She was probably having a panic anxiety attack and couldn't breathe.
Oh, hello, Forget Me Not.
Seeing her father. Like
Guys, make sure you reach out to each other. You got Kill Hut 702. Forget Me Not Paranormal.
Yeah, everybody connect. That would be great.
Demonstrate.
Two.
Demonstrate what?
We're in the room with you, demonstrate how it was killed.
That sounds like a yes to me.
And earlier I did that, and I'm sitting here now.
We just talked about that when we walked around. We're sick.
Holy.
What is this?
Holy.
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 Holy. Like as in God.
Is that out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the red light.
thought it was like air conditioner or some kind of it. Because it comes on and off. I've heard it.
Matthew.
Ah,
Who's Matthew?
He's on the steps.
Right.
wonder who that is.
Who's Matthew? You have to remember there's probably multiple generations of spirits here.
Yeah,
Not just the Bordens.
Yeah,
I feel like people forget that.
yeah. He said that it was a residence for
For like 100 years. 100 years. That's a lot of people.
Is that someone humming?
Are we speaking to the Bordens or is this someone
English.
I'm English.
You're apprehensive.
Okay.
Words.
Yeah, it is.
Who?
The kids want to play. The kids are apprehensive because that's the one that was up in the art room where the kids are supposed to play.
Well, we're here to play.
We can always sit in one room.
I wish it was like 11 and everybody's ready to play though.
Should have had the light on in the room. This way, everyone watching in the back of me, you can probably see stuff.
The battery.
battery of her camera?
Because I obviously have unwanted guests in this room.
No clock in the house, eh? I
There
can hear.
was a clock, but it wasn't
camera
noisy
battery
like
that
that. It was in the
helps
kitchen.
Any of the batteries.
So I can hear it here from my end.
Yeah. And I left this in because how the camera keeps like zooming,
Hmm.
like as if something was it was trying to focus on.
Yeah, that's a static cam. No one's holding that.
No, it's just on the floor.
This is Lizzie. Help us understand you.
You're respectful.
Thank you.
When everybody goes to bed, we do a private thing in the house, just me and my daughter.
I'm a child.
Oh, that brings back memories.
It does.
Guys, make sure you reach out to Unlimited Outdoors Midwest, please.
It
I've
looked like
dropped
there
his
was a child
link there.
size figure on the SLS.
Kill Hut and Forget Me Not Paranormal. And don't forget, of course, Debbie's channel.
Are you a girl or a boy?
Better put that in there, Debbie.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to 1,000, but then we kept going up and down, up and down.
But you hit 1,000. See, I see you got
Yeah,
ads on your video now, so.
You've been sticking at 1,000, which is cool.
Yeah, those Jim's furniture live streams weren't too good.
I'm very close by.
Oh.
Great. Show us where you are. Why don't you walk in the room?
Let's see if this will even work.
that's actually where her head was.
Ah,
Right where
wait,
the,
now, yeah, now I'm starting to
We don't
get
mean any harm.
like
The head was
memories. 'Cause
there
I've
where the
actually
ramp was.
Yeah.
I watched the thing on this. Yeah, that's where she
It's
laid.
hard to
That's correct. Yeah.
imagine that Lizzie could have been downstairs and not heard anything.
Right.
I mean, we can hear
When we can
footsteps
hear
as
so
though she would
much.
hear a
Yeah.
body fall to the floor.
And she would have been right there
Yeah.
in the dining room because
Yeah.
Did you do the
Unless
tours
she
earlier?
wasn't
No.
there at that time because she said that she was doing multiple things. So she
I
could
don't know
have
if that's
been in
gonna
the
work,
basement.
but I'll
She
throw
could
that
have
out there
been
as well.
on. It wasn't confirmed that at that exact moment that she was down there directly under.
What were you gonna say?
When we did the tour, the tour guide, he gave us an example. She was a 250
250 pounds.
and she had a 5-pound weight in her hand and she dropped it on the floor from here. And this floor, the sound that it makes with just a 5-pound weight was insane. They said, so if she was up here and she hit the floor.
Because you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah,
And
it's starting to
then
sound like it sounds like my
as she's
chair.
hitting her,
Oh.
Justy's
That make a
back.
lot of noise. There's just
Welcome
no
back.
So
A
unless
lot
she
of
was
noise.
literally
Jersey
not
girl,
there
what's
at the
up?
time, like how you described that she was doing multiple things, then that's the only way.
Getting the crib midget ready for bed. And before you know it, they grow up because both of mine are upstairs. I can hear them literally pounding around up there. Hey. Oh, there you go, Mock. Nice to see a face with the
Abby,
name
do you
Black
want
Collar
us
Project.
to stay in this room with you? If this is Abby.
You're just used to seeing like that.
Abby, do you know who hurt you?
Well, I have a 20, one that's going to be 21,
Is this
one that's
Lizzie?
18, and one 13-year-old. So,
I have
yeah,
a
imagine my
37
house. Huh?
I have a
Sorry, I missed
37-year-old. I'm an old fart.
37
Or Bridget.
or 27?
My oldest is 37.
But you're only 40 something, aren't you? Impossible.
Yeah, right?
Was this a happy home?
There were so many things that I learned that I didn't know when we were there. So many crazy facts.
I actually heard that even over this TV. What the?
Emma, are you here?
Who is that on the picture?
You look like Abe Lincoln.
I know. I was wondering if that was.
I would
Lizzie's
use my
uncle.
studio monitors, but then it kills the microphone on the computer.
Oh.
What's his name?
John Walsh? No. Didn't they call this room?
Sorry, I'm back and forth with my editing video for tomorrow.
That was like the.
Make sure you
that's what I was doing the other night.
make sure you subscribe to Debbie.
No, that's Andrew Jennings.
Yeah.
Lizzie's attorney.
The link's up. Kill Hut's not far from 2,000 subs, guys, as well. So make sure you reach out to him.
Pretty sure I'm subbed to him.
I have
Yeah.
everyone's link in the description down below anyway.
Sometimes I feel like.
No one reads descriptions.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Exactly.
I really don't think that it was Lizzie.
And for those, I just thought, and for those that are wondering, the fourth person that was supposed to be on here, let's just say a failure to communication. He's actually doing a urban exploration somewhere right now.
I feel like he was a businessman
Yeah,
Andrew.
where's the crew at the moment? No
I
one's
feel
from
like
our
it's a
crew has come onto
constitution.
this stream. It's weird.
Or
Wonder
maybe
why.
there was some bad business there between him and.
Well, some of them are doing things already tonight of their own, probably.
Mhm.
Very well, or like
Well,
Yeah,
that's
we
only
know.
2 people.
like Abby. And I've heard one theory that they kind of teamed up. That he did the dirty work and then also killed Abby because
Oh, it's the phone flashing. I was like, what was that?
Oh.
Oh, all right.
I'm onto something?
So that's 3 times we've talked about Abby and the REM pod goes off where she was killed.
Are you Abby?
John? Is this John we're talking to?
Bridget?
Emma?
I feel like I'm actually at the investigation right now. I'm like, come on, K2, come on, come on,
Is it you?
something.
Just need some beers.
Yeah.
Right.
Have a cheeky one, Debbie.
Last but not
Never know
least.
what's in this.
That was cool
So
thing
stuff
about
you
this
give the
house
dog.
is they left a whole bunch of stuff in the refrigerator that's in the backyard. I had a good couple weeks. Subity sub to everyone.
Yes. Make sure you do.
Meanwhile, everyone, you got 2 trying to get to 2K.
You're not
One's
too
over
quiet. Do you
1K.
want us to go?
Shoot, get me past 600.
Oh, you don't forget about Webby Boy, yeah.
I put
you
my
got-
link out.
You're doing
Why
really
are you
well.
still here? Why are you in this house still? Do you feel trapped here?
Crazy feet where somebody was killed.
I got that thought out of my head.
I'm sorry.
And now it's back.
I'm looking at that picture.
It's
and I'm
already
like,
enough that I'm in the same room.
Yeah.
And I was sitting on the couch. Just something about this just feels much worse.
Well, even when I was sitting in our room and I was sitting on the bed and I'm looking out in the hallway, I'm thinking, someone actually came through here
To come in
And
to
here.
come into this room
And did that.
to not just, I mean, a terrible, terrible death. You know?
Probably stood back exactly where you're sitting to look at what they did and then walked out.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, when I went to Belisca, that's crazy too. You went right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I'm going through that. The whole house. That house feels different to this house.
Yeah.
Sad or heavy?
Yeah, we all, not all of us started at
In the
0.
daytime, it's not as bad, but once it starts to get dark, something changes in there. But that house feels
I lost all
evil.
those subscribers because it was different content.
A little bit.
So I kind of did
I
it.
don't feel that here.
I don't feel like
I don't feel evil here. Oh,
I think the
God,
next
that
step
scared
for
me.
growth is just to do more collab with people, I think.
Is it evil here? Or is someone here evil?
That old dress is wicked. I love that.
That's from the movie, the older Lizzie Borden movie.
Really?
Yeah, I forgot who was in it, but it was a major movie.
Not the one with Christina Ricci.
No, it was the one before that.
Ah,
Oh.
I showed you the pictures. I
No.
took from the house.
I forgot. Oh gosh, I'll have to look it up.
If you see a picture of, there was a picture.
It was tiny,
with
tiny dress.
With his wife and also Josiah. And Josiah is.
So we're talking about the Villisca axe murder now.
Stronger looking. It's just crazy to think that that little man is supposed
Oh
to
man,
have
that was a foot.
this entire family.
I was like, what is that?
Okay, it was the Elizabeth Montgomery movie, The Legend of Lizzie Borden from 1975. It was her dress.
Oh, so many axe blows to each of those victims. For one person to do all of that.
Yeah.
That's a lot of hate, energy. Yeah.
A lot of hate. Like, I can't even imagine what would set someone off to just.
I think they agree.
Repeatedly.
That's the REM pod going off again.
You know, I mean, I guess I can see just someone out of rage.
Kill
you
her.
know,
I saw that. Yeah.
killing somebody. But
Yeah, you just had the
nowadays,
healer gel, didn't you? That was good. That was a good video.
There's children.
Yeah. 12 minutes, it's 3 a.m.
Hello.
So this is me and my youngest daughter.
Hello, my name's Debbie. I don't mean you any harm or disrespect.
Yeah, that thing's going nuts.
I just want to spend some time with you. I know it's very late, but we're going to go to bed soon. We just thought we'd come and say goodnight. We'll be leaving in the morning. After we have breakfast. Do you know what's for breakfast? It'll be mutton broth.
What was that? The growl.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah. Let me go back.
Do we have any of the Bordens with us now?
Wasn't my stomach.
Do we have any of the Bordens with us now? Somebody upstairs coughing.
Was it a cough? Was it?
Yeah, maybe
it
it was.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We made some good friends here tonight. We had fun. I have a music box down there on the floor. And I have this little triangle toy. You can try those. We did catch somebody on that chair and the chair next to it on the SLS earlier, and the REM pod was going off, right? Didn't catch that on camera though. That was with somebody else's SLS. Mine has been playing up tonight. Keeps switching off and having issues. You like that REM pod there tonight? There's another one over here on this chair. Could you try this one? Could you stop that? Thank you. Thank you. See this chair over here by the door? Come try the one by the chair on the door. But on the chair by the door. It's late. It's past 3 in the morning. Everybody's gone to bed. Except for us. We've been investigating all night and thought we'd get one video for you guys because we've not really filmed much. Just been enjoying ghost hunting with some new friends. So who are you?
Oh, cat.
Yeah, Catwalk 2. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Do you like that cat ball? That's just a cat toy. Yes.
Oh,
Thank you.
Wow.
is there one next to it?
Yeah, there's another one. There's another one on the table too. See if you can touch that one.
Yeah, man.
Was that your favorite spot to sit?
I think so.
Cat ball
You're
again.
literally just setting everything off.
Yeah.
The cat balls have been out all night in various spots, and
So this is how I like my videos, where you just go slowly and it just gets better and better and better.
what about
But
this
it was
triangle
more
toy?
active when everybody had gone to
You can
bed.
set
And it was me and my
up
daughter.
one
It
side
was
here,
yeah,
one
it was
side
just too
left.
many people there.
Yeah.
Cat ball again. Wow.
That's crazy.
Can you see one next to it?
The home is so beautiful. I'm rather envious. I would love to live here.
They really like that cat.
I do now.
It's just like non-stop. They're like, oh, you can play with this too. We're training him.
How about you play with the music box?
Wow.
Going from one to the other.
Complete responses. That's freaking.
Could you try the music box? So this room was where the wake was held.
And it's also where Lizbeth was told that she was a suspect.
That's correct.
There were 5 people in that room.
We went to her grave, and the whole family's graves, and her stone only says Lizbeth because when she moved to Maplecroft, she changed her name from Lizzie to Lizbeth to kind of like change her appearance, her identity, kind of. So all her stone says is Lizbeth.
Damn.
So that's what we call her,
Yeah, we tried to remember to say Elizabeth.
since that's what she prefers.
Yeah.
That's what she changed her name to. I don't think many people know that. I don't know until today.
So when Elizabeth lived here as Lizzie with her sister Emma, her father and stepmother, although they were a prominent family and very wealthy, Andrew refused them to have electricity and running water, which set them back from all the other houses in the area, which all had the running water and the electricity. And I know that they say Elizabeth was very embarrassed about that. How about the ball? Can you play with the ball again?
I think we only one time we had an actual cat
We're
ball.
gonna go
Not a
into the
cat ball.
dining room.
Really?
That was at that trucky murder house.
Yeah.
You want to come with us?
Oh man, I just haven't looked at.
You can come. We'll take the toys in there. You can play with them in there.
That's where Andrew was killed.
Yeah, on the picture was him on the
Hello,
couch,
who's
wasn't
with
it?
us?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Now the
Wow.
flux is going off.
Is there somebody in the hallway? You can come in. Please come and sit with us. Maybe you can sit on the sofa.
Unless you've only got one.
So this room is where Andrew Borden, Mr. Borden, was brutally killed. On a sofa, on a couch.
You can still do paranormal things and have a sense of humor. Not have to be uptight.
And Lizzie walked through that door, the dining room door, and found her father there.
Yeah.
I think Lizzie did it though, by the way.
For sure.
Mhm.
I just looking at the picture now. He literally blew his head off, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty brutal.
Wait a minute.
It's a very grand house. Not as grand as Maplecroft, though. But nonetheless, it's very grand.
There's something in that back room. You can see there's a light on the door and it gets blacked out, but it's like constant, whatever it is.
So that same rampart is over there.
And then
Not
stop.
doing anything now.
I didn't notice that before.
Where was
it's
it?
not
Parlour
that
definitely
one
seems-
door. The door to that back room. Actually, it looks like there's a table, and you can see the
That
light
same rampart.
right in the reflecting off the door itself, or if that's a wall, one of the two. But yeah, it goes. It's being blocked by something constantly, and then now it's just back to normal. It's there. It's just right there. Weird.
Bodies were kept in here, I believe, and then they had the autopsies in here. And on the wall
Yeah,
over
even
there,
Justy saw it.
there's a Victorian autopsy table.
So we had our breakfast in there the next day, and they served
Oh,
the
that-
breakfast that they had on the last day.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, except we didn't have the mutton broth, thankfully,
Can
because
you
they
join
really
us for
didn't want
breakfast
it.
in a few hours? I feel dizzy in here. Do you? Almost feels like the floor is sloped. It's a weird feeling. I feel like I'm gonna fall over.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't like it?
in that cabinet they have replicas of the school, and the damage is awful.
Oh.
I'm not sure if that was me. I'm gonna go in the kitchen before we go to bed. So they say that Lizzie burned her dress the day after the murders in the stove, not that stove, that's the kind they would have had. The original stove would have been here.
Not the day after she was murdered, the day after she was told she was a suspect.
Okay.
So 3 days after the murder.
Okay, 3 days after the murder, she burned her dress that she said had paint on it. And she was caught burning her dress by a friend who, after this,
Really?
spoke again.
Oh,
Because the friend told the
I
police.
think at least I could say I'm not as conceited as my father. The guy was like in love with mirrors.
Is anybody here with us?
It's so weird that clock just randomly starts
Elizabeth,
ticking,
are you
and
here?
the rest of the time we can't hear it.
Yep.
Why did you burn your dress? Did it really have paint on it?
Right?
There's somebody,
Yeah,
one of our
paint on it.
subscribers caught an
It would
EVP
be
there
toast paint.
about her burning her dress.
It's a shame if I could actually hear over the fan of the laptop. Ay. Oh, jeez. Oh, what the? Is it like a reflection off the lens of the camera for a second there? I was like, what was
I
that?
don't know.
Robot on the sofa.
That's where he was. That's where he was dead.
Yeah, right where his head was.
That's
Did you do that again?
Could you sit down on the sofa?
Yeah, we sat on it all night.
oh wow.
On and off, yeah. And you can sleep in the bedrooms, everything.
Now that is cool.
I think I heard or saw something in there that made me go in there, but it didn't show up on the camera.
Well, that's just like when I was in the basement of the Reno River Inn. I was hoping I would catch something on camera, but
Earlier, we were in the front parlour, and there was a big team in here doing ghost hunting. Well, not a team, but a big group of people. and they were doing the Estes method. And they had these doors closed, and they had a girl on the stairs
Okay. Out of
with
focus.
the headphones and the spirit box. And every now and then she would say words that we've also caught using the spirit talker tonight, the same words. But while we were sitting in here, we all heard what it sounded like, that front door. Like somebody tried to open it and get inside. And a few minutes later, on the spirit talker, through the Estes method, the girl mentioned that there was somebody outside on the step. So that's pretty creepy. All right, well, I think we're going to finish up, guys. I'll try and piece together a good sized video from all my little wanderings around the house, and hopefully there'll be something for you.
Lizzie Borden took Dennis, gave her mother.
So let us know if you hear anything or see anything. Thanks, guys. I love you.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah.
Really good. That's let me just stop that for a sec. Back to this. Good job.
Thank you. It was
Yeah.
cool. I really liked it there. So if you have a room there, when you go, it's like a regular bed and breakfast, except for there's nobody there except for the guests. So you're given a key code to get in. When you get in, then there's nobody there except other guests. And there's nobody there until the morning when they turn up to cook breakfast for you. So which is pretty cool because you've basically got the house to yourself and whoever's staying there. So while we were there were some other guests, but they were all great. And so we hung out with them. But that's pretty cool because you can arrive and check in like 5 o'clock. And the rest of the guests didn't arrive until a few hours after us. So we had the house to ourselves. Plus, all of the bedroom doors are open. You can wander through all of them. So that's really cool. But we learned some really cool facts when we were there. We learned that there was 2 autopsies because they believed that they found out that Lizzie had tried to buy poison. And because the family had been throwing up a lot, they thought that maybe she tried to poison them. What was that?
That's Amazon.
But so they dug them back up again after they've been buried to do a second autopsy before the trial, and they removed the heads and they boiled them so that they could just present the skulls at the trial. But then after the trial, instead of digging the bodies back up and putting the heads in the coffins, they just dug down a little bit and put the heads in boxes above the coffins. That's kind of horrible. I thought that was weird, horrible. But I do think that Lizzie Borden did it based on the things that happened while we were there. But also, like when you're in the house, you can tell that even though it's older now than it was then, and it probably creaks a lot more, there's no way she could have been in that house all that time and not heard anything. It's just unbelievable to think that she could be downstairs and not hear Abby Borden be killed. And there are other things that you can tell, like the dresser by the bed where Abby was killed. There's a big mirror there, and Abby was standing in front of it and hit from behind. Now, she would have seen anybody coming in that mirror, plus she would have heard them. So it makes me think it had to be somebody she knew, and she was okay with them coming up behind her, in the bedroom, rather than a stranger. She would have heard and seen a stranger because she's standing straight in front of that mirror. But there was just so many things there that just made me think, yeah, it was Lizzie. And that place is so actively haunted. It's amazing. I want to go there.
See that.
It's very, very cool.
How far are they buried away from the house? When you started at the beginning there, you were not far away.
5-minute drive tops. And the whole family's there. They were a very prominent family. I believe that since those Bordens, one of the Bordens has been the mayor of the town. So they're quite a prominent family. They were rich. Andrew Borden was already well on his way to being a millionaire. And back then, that was a big deal. But they were quite a wealthy family. There's a lot of Bordens buried in that cemetery. Yeah, it was very cool. I enjoyed that night. I do really want to repeat it with just like investigators. It was funny though, because when we were there, the other people that were there with us, the other guests, they kept calling us real ghost hunters and going on the Facebook doing lives and saying, "Look, we're hearing some real ghost hunters and some real ghost hunters." So it was funny, but it was cool. I enjoyed it. So we got some better evidence than I remembered. Now looking back at this video, I forgot how active it was. It was cool. Now, what did you guys think?
I could sit there and listen to you all night.
I could you too.
Yeah. No, you have a very peaceful voice in the way that you speak to the spirits as well. It's very calming.
Thank you.
And yeah, I mean, so if you're going to book it in, what do you have to do? Like, do you get the place to yourself, what we were saying before, or what's the go?
Okay, so you can book the entire house to yourself. It's about $3,500 a night. That's a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, the rooms per night are about $250 to $300 a night per room. And then you risk being with other people. I mean, there was 11 of us all together. We thought there was only 10 of us, but there was an 11th guest, which is fun thing we had going on all night. But they were nice, and they were, they went to bed, and we were able to do some private time after that, and we did some private investigating before they got there. But you don't know who's going to be there when you do it that way. So it's better if a bunch of you that are like-minded and know what you're going to do, book it together if you wanted to do it, and share the costs. Because when you're like-minded and you know what you're doing, you can organize it so that, there's not somebody walking around upstairs and coughing and stuff while you're trying to do an investigation. So, it's expensive.
Oh, mate's upstairs snoring while you're trying to do an investigation.
Yeah. And there's the basement now they've converted. You can sleep in the basement too.
Oh, you can?
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And there is the other history of I think it was Lizzie's cousin or aunt who'd killed her 2 children there as well. I think next door. She drowned them. She tried to drown 3, but one survived.
That's correct right there.
You're doing
Thank
well.
you.
Good on you. That's a really good video. You're just there in the dark by yourself doing that. It reminds me a lot like the Mackey Mansion. Andy says your voice is soft and gentle.
Thank you.
Gets a lot of responses. Yeah, well, I just go in brutal, so you gotta yelling at the spirits and stuff. But we had this one bloke. Remember Danny Webb? You can tell everybody about Danny, the old heavy feet on that guy when we were trying to do the Belmont courthouse.
You want me to actually tell you the whole story?
No, just like, with contamination of noise and stuff like that, that's why it's good to get in there with like the least amount of people as possible.
Yeah.
Because,
We pretty much met up with this one tour. He kind of fell off the face of the earth after a situation, but he was just like literally, it sounded like a giant was walking in literally in the courthouse.
Yeah.
And he was downstairs. I mean, oh man, when he went upstairs, like if you were downstairs, you were getting rained on by just everything from upstairs falling down on your face. I don't mean to talk bad about the guy, but yeah, he was just, that was like an elephant walking through the room. So
yeah,
that really killed it. 'Cause most of the time I'm sitting there downstairs. I know that Mock's doing his thing, so I'm staying still and he's walking around. I had to actually tell him, I'm like, hey, he's doing his intro. So, just hold off.
Yeah.
Let him do his intro because he's gonna have to keep doing it over and over again until it's correct. You can't have you just walking around. Oh, okay. But that's why like me and him kind of work together, because if I know he says he's doing his intro, I'm out. I'm away.
Yeah,
I'm
you're like-minded, you understand, and that's what, you know. I've done investigations with people sometimes, and I've just switched my camera off. I just look at them. I had one team that I took to a location, and they were late getting there, so I went in and cleared the place on my own. And I waited for an hour and a half for them. They get there, and they wanted to do a joint thing, and they were so noisy. So I just switched my camera off, and I thought, I'm just gonna do this on my own after you leave. And I did. I waited to the left, and I did this whole creepy abandoned house in the dark on my own because they were so noisy. They would not stop talking and moving around and closing and opening cupboards, and it's like it's supposed to be quiet. Can't hear the EVPs if you do that.
Yeah, I do admit most of the times I'll get a little carried away and I'm being, a loudmouth. And then of course he'll just sit there and just pretty much like, hey, basically verbally tell me to shut up. Like, oh, because I get, of course I get carried. I'm not gonna lie, I get carried away with it.
Yeah.
But
sometimes I do. I get excited and I'll ask a question and don't wait long enough for a response because I think, oh, that's not, I didn't say it in the right way, or I need to follow up more on that. And then I just keep talking and I think, Debbie, just shut up. Just shut up. But it's irritating.
Whenever something happens, it's like it's an adrenaline rush for me right off the bat. So I'm like,
I know. I'm
like, ooh, I gotta.
I know. I get so excited.
I gotta do it.
If we get a figure on the SLS setting something off, and I get way too excited, and I'm like, like a kid in a candy store. I make all kinds of chipmunk noises and weird stuff. Have to edit it all out.
There's sometimes I might have blue. One of these days I might actually just do a blooper reel just for the heck of it.
We used to put our bloopers on the end, and I stopped doing it. I should start doing that again. Usually the bloopers are all me, though. Nobody else in the team makes them. It's just me.
If you're still
like one time we had this whole 15-minute section at the end of me just trying to say her team name, and I couldn't say it. But my own team name, that I was the one that made up the name, and I couldn't even say it. And I just kept laughing and laughing. But always the bloopers are me.
Well,
do we still have people?
Yeah, there's a few people there still.
We're gonna watch another video.
Yeah, we're gonna put the next one on. I'll get that up here. Okay. This is from Australia, by the way. This is Channel 7 News, and they've compiled just the top ghost caught on camera for the week. This is a couple months ago, so.
Come on, there you go.
Trying to figure out how to start an online business or how to get people to actually buy from you over the internet.
All right, so this is a compilation, okay?
What was that?
That's them pausing it. You're gonna see something on the. Did you see that?
Right. Oh, that's crazy.
Let's start it at the beginning because it wasn't the beginning. Sorry, guys. Let's start it at the beginning.
Now this tape.
Home camera. Door comes out. This is like the same camera system. Cutlery thrown. Like,
holy moly.
That was pretty radical. Like
you sit there and try to study it. Yeah, that's too fast to be anything.
I mean, let's see what happens with this one. This is a CCTV, store.
Yeah, imagine it.
You see that?
Uh-huh.
Top right.
Honestly, if you pay very close attention, it looks like you can see arms and like it's someone running.
You've probably seen this one before.
There it is.
This is a pretty cool little video, actually. It's like the lead up to it. It's like an old farmhouse or something, old abandoned house.
Holy go.
See it?
Go.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see it?
I saw it.
I'll pause it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
See?
Yeah.
Almost looks like a kid from The Grudge.
Go.
Yeah.
Go.
Yep. What do you reckon about this?
That was like
odd is the feet or the shoes are like actually very prominent.
that just looks like a child
And then
carrying.
it's holding something like a baby.
It looks like it's holding
Or-
something that's glowing.
Yeah.
You can see the back shoe. Look, it almost like those shoes.
That just looks like a person walking.
And then it disappears here.
And then
Huh.
it disappears.
Oh, and then it's there still.
And then it's right there. Yeah.
Huh.
Something's on the left here.
Yeah.
With the-
Can you see what's going on yet?
I saw it, but sometimes you got interior cameras are not that good. It looked like something. Saw the lamp come on. Expecting something. No.
Oh yeah, so this is back to the door one here. So this is the see that going into the house.
Ooh.
Honestly, it looks like a shirt.
Just
It's
the
just
person you
floating
can see
shirt.
Looks
Let me
like a
just-
short person.
Okay, right there, I've paused it.
It looks like a person, but
Sticking there.
yeah.
This one's he disappears. So he disappears, right?
What the hell?
He looks normal there, and then when he gets towards his legs, and then
Yeah, that's weird.
But if before he's walking, you could actually see
there's
something
a trail of something here on the right.
right
There's a
there.
shadow
Yeah.
near the tree.
Uh-huh.
It's a ring door cam.
You know what? It almost looks like someone played back and then edited the video and smeared it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you could see it like almost looks like someone took an eraser to yeah. Yeah, literally went from the room to the left to that one.
Caralho, bicho, que é isso, mano? Cuidado, Judá. Cuidado, mano. Que é isso, mano?
Shoot that ghost.
Caralho, mano. Que isso, bicho? Caralho, mano. Mano, que é isso, bicho?
Well, when they were walking in, you heard wind.
Guns.
Caralho, mano. Bora lá.
Okay.
Vai, mano. Vai, mano.
What do you reckon
Vai,
about
mano.
this?
Vai, mano.
Easy to be
Vai,
manipulated
mano.
with the string or
Yeah.
Corre. Caralho, mano. Que é isso, bicho?
The thing is, they're running, still aiming the guns. The gun would be down, and I'll be running.
That was a scream. Did you see what happened then? I didn't even see it.
No, I didn't see it.
Something like in the kitchen. That was weird. Very faint, though.
See these. Is it just, maybe it was just the voice, the scream.
Trying to.
Unless it, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, nice nails.
This is like pretty creepy looking place. Or something went past.
Oh.
That's unless it's that's cool. That's cool. No, because I mean,
it looked too fake.
I mean, if that was actually fake, that's some good work. They took time to.
The only thing I can think is there's a hole in the wall and someone on the other side of the room is pulling.
Ah, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but it looked. All right, someone's sleeping. It's always these static cams in your home that pick it up. It's the dog and the door opening. The cat's there on the thing.
Hey, it's Mickey Mouse. What the? There's a face.
Where?
Right in the middle of the window.
Oh yeah,
between
yeah.
the
You
white-
see? Yeah.
Yeah.
I paused it. That could be superimposed,
Yeah.
just like this.
Yeah.
It's creepy though.
It is creepy.
But that could be someone just standing there that's not in the camera shot.
Lady in
I
white.
noticed,
She's
you
just a
notice that most of these. Most of these are blurry, of course.
All right, so we got time for one more. And then Debbie, you've got a.
If you don't have control of your finances, you don't have control of your business. NetSuite Financial Management.
I'm going to skip her voice and get to the program. Let's go here.
One of which it was rumored some had been recorded, but that there was no reliable proof until now. Observe.
See that? Chair, and then right in the middle there. What do you reckon?
I don't know.
Kind of learning from things lately. I mean,
Glennis says that the enclosure is locked during the night and that only one
could
security
actually
guard
edit that.
patrols the outside. So this rare clip is extremely intriguing. Some speak of spirits and goblins. However, for most, these disturbing manifestations are the work of a demon who years ago came to this place to occupy it as his home, thus making life miserable for the fearful staff who work there. Is it a demon what the camera captures? Tell me what you think.
That's a female.
Number 4.
This is top 5.
The following corresponds to what would be an emotional recording of a family that were saying goodbye to the remains of their
this
loved
is
ones
creepy,
during
this
a
one.
funeral. In the footage, you can see a man who was talking about how important mourning has been in their lives. However, this recording went from being emotional to chilling when the camera records something that, if you stop to think, it is completely impossible. And even if you manage to find a logical explanation, it will seem extremely scary. I'll leave you with the footage to see if you detect what it is about.
Y todo el pueblo de Guanaca, que nos conocen y lo han conocido mi hermano. Con estas palabras,
You see
quiero decir
where the kid's hand is?
Did you manage to see what happened here? Focus on what the child is trying to take.
Okay, that is creepy.
How can this be possible?
Reverse, like somebody had
It
played
is as if something had pulled that thread into
Oh,
the
they played it
coffin.
in reverse?
Can coffins contain pressure? And this be a product of that? My logical denial tells me that the person who was
like it was
inside
hanging out of
was
the
it in.
coffin and somebody
But
pulled
that
it
will
out
mean
and then they
that they
played
ended
it
up
in
burying a
reverse.
person
Looked like
who
it
might
went
still be alive.
Yeah, that's a good
Huh. Yeah.
that makes sense.
I've seen a lot of
And you
people
wouldn't
doing
know
these
really because
doing these reverse tricks with cameras nowadays.
Yeah.
so there was something that was sticking out that they've pulled out and it looked like it
Yeah.
went back in.
Could this be? Or do you think that the explanation is closer to the paranormal? Leave it in the comments. Number 3. Day after day, the internet is filled with the most grim, frightening images and videos you can imagine. Publications that, for the most part, were created under editing for the sole purpose of troubling people. They are videos and images that entertain, since they awaken that scary feeling within us. However, as we have already shown several times on this channel, there are also cases where images of this type end up being real. And Ghastly Mister, a well-known Argentinian YouTuber, can attest to that. You see, the young man was making a live video on his Instagram page, a small, unpretentious video where, among many things, he took the opportunity to show his new vehicle. However, he never imagined that this recording would end up being extremely disturbing for his followers.
Oh, this is creepy.
And the
this
first
one.
time that he would face the
Focus
paranormal.
on the passenger side, the window. Front.
Que he better go. Que he better go.
It is assumed that at that moment the vehicle should be empty, but as you can see, it is not. The young man had not even realized what his camera captured, finding out only when one of his followers let him know. This was his reaction.
Amigo, what? Amigo, ¿se ve alguien ahí adentro? ¿Se ve alguien? ¡Oye, amigo, se ve alguien, boludo! Amigo, se ve una cara de una mina, de una nena, boludo.
Someone's in the car, hey?
Amigo!
Someone's in the car. You notice how it always looks like that Ring girl or the Grudge
A
girl?
ghostly face that gives the impression that it is looking directly at the camera,
See, look, it's smiling and everything.
causing, as expected,
See?
the total surprise of this young man.
Like, it's
Could
creepy
it
though,
be
but it's
a spiritual entity that the YouTuber recorded? Tell me what you think. Number 2.
Ah, it looks too humanish.
This is Agent Bill
It also
Hagler.
looked like
I'm
a
sitting
man
with
with
Ted Bundy.
a baseball cap.
Ted Bundy has 13 hours to live.
Aw.
Alexander Mavrokin wrote to my email to present a strange footage that has more than worried his entire family, and especially his niece. In the message, he says that his niece sells clothes online. She has a small business where she shows the clothes live and direct through her Facebook page. It was in one of those live shows where something completely inexplicable manifests itself in front of the camera. Observe.
Código mío Karen es talla XL pequeña, se va por 8 quetzales. Con el código mío Karen.
Did you see it?
Pequeña.
And literally moved the
Shadow.
It is seen how a shadow flies across the screen. The action was so fast that it even managed to move the clothing that the young woman was showing. Alexander comments that he and his wife saw this live, so they immediately contacted his niece to tell her about this strange situation. To everyone's surprise, at that time and at that moment, she was alone at home. She does not have pets. There isn't anything or anyone that could have caused this shadow. Her subscriber confesses that until now, his niece cannot sleep well, and that this has affected his entire family. The sales of her business have dropped because she no longer wants to enter this room where she has her merchandise. They are completely unaware of what could have crossed the image. Could it be those entities called shadow people? Notice its speed.
I don't know about shadow people.
That's not a person. Number 1. And the first place is reserved for a case that has been attracting a lot of attention for some time in various social networks. It involves a young woman who, according to her confession, is dealing daily with something that defies all logic. This young woman named Sylvia, from one day to the next, began to feel a heavy atmosphere in her house. She woke up feeling ill and in no mood for anything, so the doctor recommended that she get a physical examination done. However, when her health was her greatest concern, strange phenomena began to occur inside her home. Mysterious manifestation that reached such a point that she took her camera and began to record them to upload it to her social networks. At least like this, more people could support her in such a strange situation. What you will see next is only a small sample of the nightmare in which she finds herself in. Watch.
plus some cabinets above. Otherwise, I call it fake. Because it's blurry on the bottom, and it's only everything in that midsection there on the bottom. Just good camera work and angle. All right.
Sylvia says that these events have occurred throughout her home, but that for some unknown reason, most of them are concentrated in the kitchen. Since there is several footage where furniture and utensils move without explanation. Incredible footage, according to some, due to the sudden occurrence of them. They would not be spiritual entities, but would be demons that would literally be sucking Sylvia's energy, and with it, creating a true portal in her home for more
And
dark
the knives,
entities to enter our reality.
utensils that were being thrown.
What do you think of this?
Are in a
Do you
different
think that,
spot.
based on these recordings, is something
All of a
like this
sudden,
possible?
when
Let me
camera
know
got
your
close to
hypothesis
it,
in the comment
they're
box.
moved. Those
Because this
the red and
video
blue cups
has
are
come
not
to an end.
there.
My name is Leonora Clay, and this was the Dark.
We're all thing.
Everything's
Nitpick
doors
at it.
open. Fishing line.
I have been to, I don't know, 300, 400, 500 ghost hunts so far, and not once do we ever see this kind of stuff. So it's hard for me to believe that it really does happen as often as people catch it on camera. So I don't know. I'm not saying it doesn't happen and those are not real.
Yeah,
But
you're in a highly
I want to
active location.
The first time I seen something move, I'm going to show you really quick. And then you guys have got to go to Nubs' live stream.
Is it still going?
It will be, yeah. So
Because I thought it started like about the same time as this. So Robert from my team went over there.
is he over there?
Yeah.
Well, look.
Okay.
Are you gonna show what I think you're gonna show?
Yeah, but I'm just trying to find. I don't know if he's live or not. Where's Nubsy?
I think it ended now. Did it end? Because it was starting at like half an hour after we started.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so. Because
it's scheduled for 8 o'clock, so we still got time. He moved it back a little bit for you. So, what's the date today? It's the 9th, isn't it? Oh, no.
It's the 8th.
It's tomorrow now.
Oh, it's not happening tonight? Oh.
He does that.
It was supposed to be the 7th.
It happens, but you do.
It's tomorrow at 8:05.
Okay.
But he does that. He did that to me in web because I don't know, stuff happens. But I'm going to bring this up really quick. What was who was talking about they caught something at the Coca-Cola place or something? Where was that?
That was Unlimited
Outdoors.
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 Unlimited Outdoors. Okay.
Yeah.
I subscribe to him, so I'll find his video. He said Coca-Cola, didn't he? Mansion tour?
The Coca-Cola mansion, yep.
Was it the original Coca-Cola mansion? I don't know which one. You'd have to ask. All right, so I'm going to find the first time I seen something move was with Webb.
Yeah.
In the theater. And my whole life, I've never seen anything like that. And I'll show you what we captured once I find it.
Oh, here we go.
And we were standing on a stage. I'm going to do the first.
I'm
gonna do the
literally
first
trying to
part.
move stuff around at the camera.
Hold on. So I'm going to go and stream, share
There you
this. Just drop the link to what that video is, mate, and I'll play it for everybody. I don't know which one it
Give me a
is.
second. All right.
All right.
Let's see.
It starts about somewhere in the middle here.
Wait, did
Now
you
I'm
get
gonna
it?
perform for you.
Oh, you got it.
Watch me. When we're on stage, me and her are both on stage.
Right by the mirror.
Come and sit down.
It's like a black eye.
Come and sit down.
What happened to it?
Shit. What, dude? Can you see?
All right, let's get back up. There you go. This is insane.
All right, let me go back because we missed it.
Like a black eye.
Come and we're both on stage.
Right by the mirror.
Come and sit down.
We're on the
It's
stage,
like a
by the
black
way.
eye.
Come and sit down.
This is a lyric
Yeah.
theater.
Shit. What, dude? Can you see?
This was crazy.
It's a fucking chair. Are you in the chair? Come on, man. Get up. Get up.
It was even growling. Now check this
Hey,
part out.
brother. Get up on stage.
This is a little bit later on.
Oh shit! What the?
Hang on, let me go back a bit.
Language.
This is before we filtered out the swear words.
Move the chair.
Look at that chair there.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, I heard that too. Something right up here.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Ooh.
I replayed it.
Oh. That was
That
crazy.
made me like frozen. That shit. I was frozen like.
That was fucking full
Sorry,
on.
I swear.
Who are you? Who else is in here?
Well, this is the first time. I mean, what do you expect? You see something like that, you're not going to be. You're not going to be. Oh, holy smokes!
Well, that's an adrenaline rush.
That was awesome. This is just some sort of curtains from the back in the day.
So yeah,
You can see up
it
here,
can
guys.
happen.
Yeah.
It's just very rare. That's the first
Yeah.
time I've actually seen something like that happen. So
Yeah, that was cool. Wow.
and we were
That was
on the
very cool.
stage playing old time 1930s music or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And then get the spirits to, partake. And we were on the stage trying to put on a show for them because we weren't getting anything by being in the audience. When we got up on stage and started playing that music,
Ooh, excuse me.
started to get little things happening. That was cool.
Music
That was
does it. Music does it so
Music.
much.
But
Yeah.
it moved about a foot, that
was
chair.
awesome. I want to go there. So when I come, where is that?
Yeah. I can take you there. It's in Goldfield.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I got to do it. Got to do it. You've got so many
And,
cool locations.
Yeah, the
Wow.
Wild West is fascinating. Goldfield and Tonopah.
There's a lot of good history there.
What's
Me too.
where's
But
this
the East
video
Coast-
for
Do you find his video yet?
I'm looking now. What's it titled? Is it the Coca-Cola Mansion Tour? Excuse me. What am I looking for? World's Most Haunted Mansion Basement. Is that it?
He says, if you'll watch it, sorry for my language. Hey, you just heard them.
Yeah, he just heard that.
Ours used to have it in too. Robert, he used to say the F word an awful lot. Now one day I just made him watch a video so he could see how bad it was. I didn't have to say anything. I just made him watch the video and
I got people triggered because when Aussies say it, it's a little different. And I had to start doing the beat, but I've learned to stop doing it a little bit actually. So I don't know. I guess
Yeah,
you
I
just
think-
learn because
I think we tamed ourselves pretty well. When you're pretty much born and raised into it, especially from New Jersey, that's the native tongue.
So I don't know this video that I'm looking for, but I'm looking at this one called "The World's Most Haunted Basement." So I don't know if that's it. If
He's grabbing a link right now.
oh, okay.
Yeah, we need the link. We apparently can't find it between the three of us.
Yeah, he's got a lot of videos on there
Yeah.
as well. He sent the
All right.
link.
So,
All right. So where's the link?
did it get sent to me or did it get sent to?
Just tell me what it's called. I could probably find it.
No, we don't see the link.
Ooh.
Well, Sharona's got a live stream on now as well. So
Oh yeah, she went to that new location right tonight.
yeah,
Yeah,
she's
isn't
doing
her-
a
That one looked cool.
gingerbread house or something.
It looked cool, really cool. All right.
All right, so what do you say we can go ahead and? Hey, I knew you were using that.
I know. It's great. Well, we'll wrap it up then, I guess.
Right.
We'll do it again next week with Murad.
Yeah.
And we'll go
Oh, I
over and
found it. Only has two there. The original Coca-Cola Mansion and Coca-Cola Mansion Tour.
We
So
can
which
use
one
that
would
for
it
next
be?
week.
Yeah, will you do that next week then? Yeah.
we'll do it next week. Just
Yeah.
save
Alright.
that link and yeah, Webby.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end, but we will still be on. All
Thank
right.
you, buddy.
So everyone that's
Okay,
here now and everyone in the past, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Make sure to everyone that was in here, go ahead and subscribe, show some love. I got links down below in the description as well for everyone here. -1, he's out and about doing his own thing in the location. Hopefully he'll be bringing us some good content. All right, so thank you all for watching. It's time to think of what we're doing next.
Bye-bye.